What's going on, guys? Henry Kaminski here again with another case study video for you. Super excited to introduce you to another graduate of the Brand Accelerator program, Curtis Harden from Autel Consultancy. What's going on, Curtis?
Henry, how you doing, man? I'm doing great.
Doing great. The smile on your face says it all.
Thank you.
So let's get into it. You've graduated the Brand Accelerator program not too long ago, and just amazing results since you've gone through that program. I mean, getting your emails and getting the text messages, it's just amazing. So the first question that I have for you that I ask all my graduates is, what was the main issue that you were struggling with prior to coming into the Brand Accelerator program?
My main issue was my branding. My webpage didn't really reflect who I was and who I wanted to attract. And I needed a makeover and some direction in terms of that. Because I reached a point where I felt like I was plateauing, and I knew there were some things that were missing, and the branding was one of them. So yeah, that was my main issue initially.
Okay. So with that said, we bring you through this strategic process, and it was like 4 or 5 different work sessions, and we really narrowed down who your audience, who your ideal client was, what they were struggling with, how you were going to solve their problems, what their journey was, how to finding you. And we mapped out, all the different things we could do to really bring this brand to the next level and this consultancy to the next level. And we realized that we needed a very systematic way of doing that. So after getting through the strategy program, we realized that we needed a high converting funnel that was going to really attract the ideal client that you were looking for, and really start to increase the conversions, because now the messaging is getting tighter. Your brand presence is now a more premium look, and now that confidence is being built, right? So after going through the Brand Accelerator program, how has life been different since graduation?
I have a system now, and I'm a firm believer in systems, and like, it feels so good not just to be like taking calls left and right. Now people go to my website, they'll book a consultation. I have an appointment app that, gives me a set time and stuff. So I have more structure and stuff like that. And it's a better way of doing business. I was doing things just by the hip, you know what I mean? So, yeah. And with the new branding, I'm getting more leads into my consultation funnel, so yeah, it's been really great getting more of the clients that I want to attract, because my wording is, direct to that client that I want. And yeah, it's been a really, really phenomenal transition.
So more of you have more of a streamlined, systematic approach now to bringing a client from visitor to actual paying customer.
Exactly. Exactly. It's a system. And that's the thing, man. Systems, like, I looked at how you done your business, just that short time working with you. And I don't know all your systems, but I know you have a really refined system, and they're important. They're important. If you don't have it, man, you're going to be, losing your hair.
Well, listen, here's the thing. What I realized was when you scale, when you get to the level that you truly want to get at, and well, I should say this, when you're plateaued like you, right? And you want to get to that next level and you don't have the systems in place, it's going to really destroy your ability to scale. And now when you have that refined system like I have, and that I've shared with you and taught you, now you're able to really allocate your time more wisely and get a lot more done and be a lot more profitable in doing so. And so that is one of the biggest reasons why I say, you know, you want to get to the 60, 80, $90,000, $100,000 a month in revenue level. You got to have a seal proof, you know, system in place. So any other benefits that you've experienced since going through the Brand Accelerator program and getting your funnel built and really just that overall experience?
Yeah. The strategy calls, when you gave me that document, I still use that document to this day.
Beautiful.
Which helps me with my marketing messages when I make a YouTube video. And it's like, since I'm in my consumer's mind already, I find making my content more easier. Before, it was really like, what are they thinking? What is this? But it's all on paper now. And, you know, whenever I need some inspiration or something like that, or an idea, I just go back to there and say, okay, let me find that pain point and then, you know, give them a solution with the video or something. So
that summary and insights document is like the holy grail.
Yeah, it's my Bible, man. It's my Bible. Really.
Or AKA the Bible of your brand.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Let me ask you this question. A couple more questions and then we'll get out of here. And then I really want to showcase, well, why don't we stop here for a second and actually showcase the brand? We've been talking about this a while.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So let me just move this stuff out of the way here and take a peek. So after we go through the strategy, we designed and leveraged my copywriter and created some really great copy, some really great structure and framework. Curtis being a model definitely helped getting some really great photos of him and really personalizing this funnel, because people are really truly buying Curtis first and then they're buying the deliverable, the solution. And so he does a really good job at displaying his testimonials. He gets great results for his clients. And now he has a great platform to showcase that, to bring in more business. So this was the funnel we created that really is driving some great qualified leads. It's not about more leads. It's about qualified leads into his business. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because this is the results that, you know, people ask me all the time, how do you get your funnels, websites, and brand identity so beautiful for your clients? Well, it's the process. It's the system. You know, amateurs can't get it like this. You know, they may make it pretty, but they can't get it to convert. It's two different things. You know, any monkey can design a pretty website now, but to get it to actually convert, that's where, you know, the science comes in. That's where the experience comes in. So really good stuff. So now my next question is, say somebody is on the fence of joining the Brand Accelerator program. What would you say to them?
I would say, if you want to get the outcome that you're looking for, you know, I don't like taking advice from anybody that hasn't done it themselves. And, you know, one thing that I did was, you know, I know more about your personal life in terms of how you came, and I kind of had the same background, you know. So yeah, like if somebody's been there and done that, they could save you just so much time and headache, and the insight you'll get just within those hours of, you know, conversations you have. That's phenomenal. So yeah, anybody that's on the fence, I would definitely say, you know, take a step out of your own comfort zone and just do it. You know, you're gonna get the result that you were looking for, you know. So
listen, and I agree with that. I mean, I say this all the time, but nothing really amazing happens in life until you step out of that comfort zone. And I think you and I would not be talking today if I had just played it safe my entire career, and likewise to you. And so I think that's where people will just have to, that's some internal stuff right there, right? That people got to work through. But when you finally realize that you're not going to be able to do this on your own, and that the best advice you can get from somebody is to hire somebody that's better than you in one particular area and just run with it, right? That's how I've been able to scale and grow. And, you know, putting my ego aside, like I was no longer the big fish in the small pond anymore, because that didn't get me anywhere. I didn't learn anything, right? I didn't learn anything. And I just stayed there for a few years. And I was like, okay, well, this sucks. You know, I got to figure something out here. So last but not least, Curtis, there's 1,000 people that do what I do. There are millions of people that do what I do. Why did you choose me, of all people, to help you through this process?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, so when I was searching, like when I got signed up with ClickFunnels, I remember I didn't understand how it worked. You know, the whole funnel thing was kind of new to me. And I did look at other people, but what I liked about you was you had a designer background. And I think that was a good value proposition, because that's an advantage. You know, some people, they, you know, maybe have whatever skill set, but when I went to your page, I could say, okay, this guy's legit. You know, like he has really good branding. I like his page. And, you know, some people, I saw that they were offering certain services, but their webpage didn't look that good. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, if he has a good webpage, you know, and I like his story and stuff like that. And as I said, I could just relate it to you. I really like the fact that you have been open enough in your personal life to share your struggles and stuff. And I like that. I just related to you. So yeah, for me, that was probably why I chose you out of everybody else.
I appreciate that, Curtis. I really do. And you know, it goes to show the power of great design, and the power of sharing vulnerability, and the power of just being who you are and knowing who you are. And like you mentioned, though, I like what you said. That is an advantage of what is that high income skill set that you have that could really leverage you in your niche and make you stand out as like a unicorn. And that will be my forever grateful blessing, is that God gave me the ability to design really premium stuff. And I to this day, I could get choked up just talking about it, but like to this day, I am so grateful for that gift, because not a lot of people have it. And you know, doing something with it, you guys hear me all the time, but the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. And you know, when you actually see that talent and run with it, your life and your business will change forever. I can promise you that. So Curtis, I appreciate you taking the 20 minutes out of your day today to just do this video with me and share with my audience your experience through the program. I can't tell you how grateful and thankful I am for you doing that. And just, again, I wish you so much success and so much luck in the future. There's no doubt in my mind that you are going to do some amazing things with this business, and I can't wait to see what happens. So thank you so much, Curtis.
Awesome, man. Thanks for having me, Henry. Thanks so much.
You got it.
Take care, buddy. All right.